During these years of apprenticeship in Naguru, I have worked to develop an authentic perspective, one that not only captures images but also tells stories and conveys emotions. I firmly believe that film and photography are powerful tools for giving a voice to realities that are often overlooked yet deeply important. My most recent work, Beyond Locked Goal, stems from this very idea to tell a story about dreams, sacrifice, and the challenges many young people face in the pursuit of a better future. It is a project that means a great deal to me as it addresses a real and pressing issue. I am still in the beginning of my journey in the film industry, but I'm committed to learning every day with the goal of continuously growing and moving forward in my career.
My name is Cesar Stewart Bitre. I'm the director of this amazing short film called Beyond Locked Goal, which is now streaming on YouTube at Atura Foundation YouTube's channel. I happen to co-write the film with my amazing writing partner, Tommaso Favaro, and he has brought some amazing ideas into this film. So today we are going to go into the deep dive of breaking down the color, the cinematography, the story, production design of this film. Let's get into it. Starting with the story, I got introduced to this topic of football trafficking way back in April 2025 by my co-writer Tommaso Favaro, and in between April and November 2025 I was really grinding in, researching, seeing articles, documentaries of a lot of people who are victims of football trafficking, but there are less film which is portraying what those victims went through. So after doing the research, and I found a lot of painful stories through my research, and it informed my decision about how I was to approach this story. For example, I wanted the story to be told from the perspective of the parents, and I wanted the arc of the story to be a negative change arc, meaning the story starts off in a way that the characters are in pretty good position, but throughout the story they descend into losses and making the story ends in a negative change arc. Moving on to color, color plays a very pivotal role in this short film, and I was so specific with how I wanted to use the colors to tell the stories. Since earlier on I mentioned that this is a negative change arc kind of story, we wanted to show that progression or that change through the use of color. For example, the football pitch scene where the characters were happy and in their homes, the colors, I wanted them to be so warm and so saturated to underscore basically the happiness that the family had. And when we freeze that scene and then we put it up against the ending scene where the parents went to take the remain of their son to pay the last respect for their son, I wanted it to be more bluish, cold, to portray kind of like the grief, the loss that the family went through. Those two scenes makes you to feel different emotions. For the cinematography, we took a simple approach. I wanted natural light because my background in photography is mainly natural light. So that's the first thing I told my DP. I was like, we are going to shoot it with natural light. And I sent him the pre-production packages, the shot list and the storyboards. And I showed him exactly the shots that I needed for this film. Another thing that I also communicated to my DP, who happened to be Mark, is that we wanted to use locked off shots or static shots, meaning we wanted to portray that stillness, that feeling that the parents were feeling that after that tragedy, things were not moving. And we were using handheld camera movement for a specific shot when there was a little bit of tension and unease. That's when we really went in for the handheld look. But 90% of the film was shot on tripod. My approach to the production design on this short film was really simple. First of all, when I looked at the wall was really empty. And I saw the chairs which were down, they really had nothing covered on it. It was having like a reddish kind of cushion. And I went to the flea market, and I had to get like a complementary color, which was a little bit of deep green. That was to complement the pink wall. I would like to send my sincere appreciation to all the cast, all the crew, from the director, cinematographer, production designer, producer, gaffer, behind the scene, everybody involved in this. I don't think there's any word that can really portray how grateful I am for this.
No,
The way it paints.
Okay. Let's do a close up.
do a close up.
Receive.